Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mary, otherwise known as A Wholesome Discipline, and today is another installment of our Nooners series. The Nooner, yes, 30 minutes of cardio in your own home to help you sweat it out, whatever it is. Turkey, pie, anxiety, whatever. So today is going to be a little different. Normally we don't use any equipment. I mean, maybe hand weights sometimes. We do have a couple where we have the resistance bands, but today we're going to be employing the chair. Yes, a chair. Not a lazy boy, not something that rolls around in your office. Just a regular old like dining room chair, as long as it's stable. Now, of course, if you have access to a workout bench, okay, if you're fancy like that, use your bench. But for the rest of us, we'll just use a chair that feels nice and stable. So really, it's all about getting points on the board, right? Getting your exercise in a not boring way. So if that sounds good to you, please share, like, and subscribe to my channel. Ring that little notification bell so that when I do uploads like this, you'll be in the know and we can work out together. Someone said in one of my videos, one of the comments was, whenever you have pigtails, it's hard. It's a harder workout. I don't know if that's true, but I got pigtails in. So look out. Grab some water, get into something comfortable, and let's get moving. All right, guys, let's get moving. You can take your side tap. That feels good and not weird to you. You can march if that feels better. That always feels weird to me, so I'm a side tap kind of lady. Lady, that is funny. We're just gonna breathe and just move the body through space. Good. All right, and as per usual, I've got my whiteboard of doom nearby with all the exercises lined up in order. So if I'm looking off to my right, that's what it is. I'm not having a mini stroke, not yet, at least. All right, let's roll the shoulders. Oh, definitely feeling some. I'm a hard side sleeper. I don't know about you. Oh, I can definitely feel that whenever I take shoulder rolls. And let's swim forward. Good. Big arms. Good. And relax and shake out the arms. Good. Okay, guys, so we're going to do some different types of squats. It's a great thing to kind of front load your workout with. Really gets the heart going. So our first set of squats is just going to be very simple, bringing the feet directly below the hips, maybe a little bit wider, toes pointed straight ahead. We're going to do air squats. It's a classic. Inhale, exhale, keeping the heart lifted. Toes are lifted. You don't have to keep the toes curled up, but I like it because it really helps keep that body weight through the back, through the rear end, rather than your knees. And of course, speaking of rear end, it's leading the show. It's leading the parade, way out behind you, way underneath you. Protecting your spine by using your transverse abdominis, that lowest belly muscle, is pulled in through the entire motion. So it's not just the legs and butt getting the work here. You're also sneakily using your abdominals. Last two, just like this, and we're gonna add a pulse. And last one, and now we're gonna come down and pulse, pulse, pulse. It's a 3-count pulse and up. Good. Just really kind of focusing in. I know we did power squats a few weeks ago. It's very similar, where you're not coming up all the way. But in this one, we are coming up all the way after those 3 counts. Hang in there. So some of y'all know one of my fitness goals for this year, which is ending soon, is a pistol squat. So we have 2 exercises here today that will help get us into a pistol squat. I'm not there yet, so you'll be with me. Last one. Good job. All right, back to your side tap. So you're with me building up those muscles that will help me do a pistol squat. But anyway, so in order to get there, one of the exercises I really like to do is the staggered 80-20 squat. Very simple. Let's take that right foot out in front. Left foot kind of stays where it is, and you're bringing your body weight in between your legs. So you're not leaning forward, you're not leaning back, okay? And your squat is going to be in the right, just like that. So 80% of your body weight is through this front heel in the right leg. 20%, you're going to definitely feel it in your quads here, back behind you. Same squat hygiene applies to this like anything else. That tailbone is slightly tucked beneath you. Everything stays nice and lifted. And you stay on the ball of your left foot. Staggered squat. Great exercise. Breathe. Good, guys. We're almost through this set. We have 3 more to go. And 3. Good. We're going to switch sides. So the right foot comes slightly back. The left leg is in front this time. Finding your body weight in between your feet. And move into that squat. Technically, it's a staggered lunge. I've seen it both ways referred to either a squat or a lunge. But really, it's that front glute that 80% of the work is happening in. And you can kind of see where this could build into a pistol practice. Breathe. That back knee need not touch the floor. You know how I feel about that. It's so easy to accidentally crunch your knee onto the floor. You can do it in a tick-tock lunge. You can do it in a curtsy lunge. Be really careful with that back knee. Ew, back knee. All right, last 2. And last 1. Good job bringing the feet together. Well done. We're going to side tap and breathe while I explain the next exercise, which is the airborne lunge. Okay, so once again, this is one of those where some people say your back knee needs to touch the floor. Okay, I'm not one of those people. Hi. So let me show you. We're going to take the right foot off the floor, kind of Clydesdale style, and we're going to reach back and then come up. Reach back and come up. Now your toe can touch the floor, and you can take the classic lunge, or you can just stay airborne. That's the goal. We're playing with, this is intense work for your hiney. We're playing with our balance. Now, if you have your chair nearby and you need it, it's a great opportunity to deploy the balance helper here. Bringing that leg out behind you. Good. Let's do 3 more together. Last one. Woo! Almost didn't make it. Good job. Other side. So we're going to bring our body weight over the right foot. We're going to send the left leg back. Okay? Airborne lunge. That knee bends a little bit in the front to help you keep that spine long and to help you bring that leg back behind you. Good. And it's okay to wobble. It's okay if you get only 3 of these in. Your body's learning how to do the exercise. Breathe. Ah. Good. 3 more. Hang in there. You'll definitely feel from side to side which side is stronger than the other. Good job. And release the feet down. Let's do a little hula hip in between just to stretch out. Good job. That's challenging, right? Airborne lunge is not playing with you today. Okay, so we have a very similar exercise in the same family as the airborne lunge, and that's a single leg deadlift. Of course, we're not deadlifting with the weight. It's all about getting the good movement, the good form. And of course, the deadlift, you have your legs are pretty much straight. And once again, it's a hip thrusting exercise, right? So doing it on one foot changes things. So we're going to turn it into an airplane. So it's single leg, deadlift back behind you. So I've got my right foot out. Good. Take it easy. And by easy, I think I mean slowly. This is not easy. Hips square to the mat. Good. Now, if you have a weight, you can always take the weight and hold it down. Arms are very passive here. It's all about what's happening in the hips and the legs. Good. I think we've got time for 3 more. Once I figure out how to put a counter on the screen, I will. Just haven't figured it out yet. Good job. We're going to switch sides. All right, so now the right foot, left leg goes back. I like the airplane because it helps with the balance, and it also is great for your back and chest. But like I said, if you wanted to deploy your kettlebell or your hand weight, you definitely do that here. Inhale down, exhale up. Hang in there. Yep, it's okay to wobble. You got to lose your balance to find it. Sometimes, I know that's a corny expression, but it's absolutely true. Good, hang in there, guys. We got room for 3 more. Strong legs, keeping that bottom knee soft. Ooh, 1 more. Good job. Excellent. Hula hip in between. And the deal with the hula hip, if you've never done this with me, feet are just a little bit wider than your hips, and you're just drawing a circle on the floor with your tailbone. Good, letting the heart rate come down. And reverse. Okay, so now, the last thing we're doing without the chair, okay, in our lunge series, or our squat leg series standing, is going to be a 3-way lunge. It sounds way more exciting than it is. Anyway, so basically we're going to start. It's a little like a TikTok. We've done the TikTok lunge where you go curtsy lunge to front lunge, but we're going to add the side, okay? And there's that side skater lunge, okay? So we're putting them all together. Curtsy back, front, side, back, front, side. Good. So keeping a bent knee here, straight leg, and side. Good. Now, feel free to change it up. If your OCD has gone crazy and you need to go front, side, back, that's fine too. But we're staying on one leg. This left foot has not moved. It is glued. Good, and we're going to do this a little bit longer than our 30 to 40 second intervals that we've been doing, just because they're such different movements. Good, it's all cardio. So really the only time this left leg stays perfectly straight is in that side lunge. Hang in there. Now, if you can go faster than me, go faster than me. Good. And we have time for 1 more set. Good. And come back. We're switching sides without stopping, okay? So, whatever works best for you. Keeping that foot planted. I should really say the ball of that right foot planted. They don't move. Hang in there. You want to do something fancy with your hands? You certainly can. You can be jazzy about it or not. But breathe. That side lunge is a great opportunity to stretch out that inner thigh. This time it's on the right leg. Good. And check that you're really catching yourself in your heel, in the front, and the sides. Good. Just a few more. Hang in there. So while I always say, we don't need equipment for most of these workouts we do together, you do need to make yourself a little space. And I know that can be tough. I have to move furniture to film in here, guys. So I feel you. I understand. Last set after this one. We're almost there. Good. And last one. Good. We're halfway through this workout. Good job, guys. Side tap. Well done. Let the heart rate come down. Let's take a hula hoop. Okay, guys. So now it's time to grab your chair. Why, hello. Here's my chair. Okay. So we have 3 exercises today using our chair. And what I want you to be aware of, like I said at the beginning, is your chair stable? I hope it's stable. Needs to be stable. Okay. So the first one we're going to do is the split squat. Now, once again, this is really selfish of me. I'm trying to do a pistol squat. So one of the ways I'm getting there is with the split squat. So we're going to sit back, tap. That's what it looks like. I've got my right foot off the floor, and I'm tapping the hiney onto the chair. Nice and slow, really trying to keep my hips stable, using my belly for that. Hard, right? We can do it. We ain't scared. Now, if it is too much and your knees hate you, your modification would be just to make it into a normal air squat. There's nothing wrong with that exercise. The chair is just a reminder to kind of send everything back up. It's like, boop, and nope, rejected. It's like you sat in pie. Whoa. Good, last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Well done. We're going to take this right leg back, drop the knee down, and stretch through the hip flexor. Keeping that leg off the floor in front of you can be really intense for your hip flexor. So we're just going to add a little stretch here. Slight tuck of the tailbone. Breathe. Good. Release that hip flexor. Okay, guys, so we're going to go to the other side. So now my right foot is on the floor. My left leg is in front. And we're sitting back and coming up. Oh yes, our balance is challenged. Hang in there. Hopefully you're getting sweaty with me now. I know I'm schwitzing. Really using the sit bones as the leader of the pack. Back and up. Good. Getting some flexion in the knee without killing it. Using your belly. We are almost there, guys. Hang in there. Once again, transitioning this into an air squat with both feet firmly on the floor is awesome. There's nothing wrong with that. You may not give a crap about getting into pistol. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hallelujah. Good job. And let's take this time. It's going to be your left leg back. And drop into that hip flexor stretch lunge. Breathe. Woo! Between all my skincare and my sunscreen, I always look shiny, but y'all can tell when the shine really happens about halfway through the nooner. That's sweat. That's not my glow. That's some sweat. That's a well-earned glow. Okay, so we're going to turn the chair around. Like so. Well done. We're going to face the chair and take an arabesque kick. And we're going to do an opposite arm to the air. Really, once again, we're in the glutes big time today, guys. Hand comes out in front of the heart and then over the head. So your arabesque kick is ever so slightly at a diagonal. Your hips are staying square to the front of the chair, or to the back of the chair. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Good job. Switching sides without pausing. Pulling your belly in. That toe just touches the floor and goes back. Hang in there. This is a beautiful cardio to do if your joints are hurting. It's very low impact on the joints, high impact on your heart. Last 5, 4, 3, and 1. Good job. We're going to turn the chair back around. Last chair exercise, I swear. Okay. So now we're going to do an inclined push-up. Oh, I'm sorry. A declined push-up. Yeah, you heard that right. You wish I was making that mistake. For real. So we're going to bring the hands to the floor and step the feet up on your chair, your bench, your step. Feet are as wide as the seat. And you're going to take a push-up or a plank. I'm on 4. We're going to try to get to 12. Now, if that's crazy, just take your plank and hang out there. Pulling in your belly. Last 2. Last 1. Good job. Bringing those feet to the floor. We're going to roll up slowly. Well done. And roll the shoulders back. Good job. That's it for the chair. Let's get her out of here. Okay, guys. So if you didn't get enough push-up, we've got some more. If you got plenty of push-up, thank you very much. What we're going to do next is just going to be a version of plank, right? But from the floor and without the feet up in the chair, which is nice. Never thought you'd be happy to see regular plank again. So we're going to step into our planks and we're going to do a plank shoulder tap. Now, if you're feeling feisty, this can turn into plank shoulder tap with push-up. So in your plank, let's step the feet wider than the hands, wider than the hips. Lots of stability here. For push-up, turn the fingers slightly in towards each other. Shoulder tap, shoulder tap. Feel what happens through the belly when you take a shoulder tap. Push up, shoulder tap, push up, shoulder tap, shoulder tap. Now, if the push-up is too much, just stay and tap the shoulders and just feel what's going on. See if you can keep your legs straight. Sometimes the knees want to bend and you get into a little bit of a bear, okay? Keeping the body fully facing the floor. So do what you can do. Breathe. This is going to be a challenging set, guys. Hang in there. Good. Last 10 seconds. Hang in there. 3, 3, 2, 1. And knees to the floor. Breathe. We're taking a hero child, okay? Where the hands are on the floor, the arms are straight. Let's drop the chin in and breathe. Good, let the heart rate come down. Okay, so today we're gonna do something I know we haven't done yet. Out of these 10 we've done together, I can't believe we've already done 10. We're gonna do the scorpion plank. So coming into a nice firm tabletop, okay, pulling the belly in, making sure your hands are nice and wide. Breathe. We're gonna step into plank. Now, if you need to take this from your knees, you certainly can. But here's our scorpion. Do you see what I'm doing? Do you see what's happening? For instance, from our plank, we're gonna take the right foot off the floor, roll and tap it, and bring it back. Left foot off the floor, roll and tap, and bring it back. Trying to open up your hips. Now, like I said, you can take this from your knees. But you don't have to. Good, we're almost there. Hang in there. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Good job bringing those knees down. Release and breathe. Shake out your arms. Well done. All right, last but not least, guys, I'm sweating. It's great. Thank you so much for working out with me. If I haven't already said it, thank you. It's so fun to know you are suffering with me. All right, last but not least, we're gonna do some straight abdominals, but of course, this being a cardio class, we're gonna make it hard. We're gonna do a V-up, not a burp, a V-up. Finding your hiney right in the center of your mat space, coming down slow. Okay, so you have options with your V-up. Let's tuck the shoulders in towards each other and release the legs up. So, V-up 1, thumbs are touching, legs are stacked, and you're gonna reach up and down, up and down. You're just gently lifting the tailbone off the floor, trying to touch the ceiling with your big toes, and reaching and touching either the bottoms of your shins or the very tops of your ankles, getting the shoulder blades off the mat. Now, try your best to bring your awareness of the work right around the belly button. All right, so if this is enough and plenty for you, in fact, if your neck hurts, you can always bring the head down and just take it from there. A little more of the donkey work happens in the lower abdominals if you do that. But that's V-up 1. V-up 2, you're opening just slightly overhead, slightly past your hips, and closing. Now, feel free to put a weight in your hand if you really are feeling feisty, and you've got the wherewithal for that. Good. Lower back needs to be touching the floor. If it's not, come back to 1. And then V-up 3, where you kind of lay it out, almost touching the floor. Check your lower back here. If it doesn't touch the mat, it doesn't have to be squished into it, but if it's not touching, come back to 2 or even to 1. You got this, guys. Hang in there. We're almost finished. Good. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Yay! Relax the legs all the way down. Let's take a beautiful surfboard stretch, nice and long. Dig those heels in. Let the lower back come away from the floor. Nice bubble of air between your back and the floor. I mean, I guess technically it is your floor, unless you're renting. Good, and tuck the tailbone. and flatten the back. We're going to open up the palms, bringing the feet to the mat. The knees are bent. Let's look from side to side and release any tension or pressure that might have built up through your neck in the sternocleidomastoid. So I had someone ask me why I do this workout the way I do and get really winded with you guys, because I want you to know I'm here with you. I'm doing the workout with you. I guess I could edit, cobble together me doing stuff perfectly and not breaking a sweat, but I know I wouldn't want to watch that. All right, gently coming up nice and tall. Well done. Let's take a little twist just to close out our work from side to side. Easy does it. Side to side. Good job, you guys. I hope you grab yourself a drink of water and have a beautiful rest of your day. If you need further stretching love, check out some of the videos on my channel. Otherwise, just have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye.